Hi everybody, welcome to the Search Buzz video recap. Today is, well, it's really Thursday, April 9th, but I'm going to be posting this automatically tomorrow, Friday, April 10th. And this is the search news we covered over at the Search and Roundtable over the past week. Just some information before I even start. Again, I am offline on Friday. This is being automatically posted. And also, the lighting should be a little bit better. I'm playing around with it. There's two big lights, one over here or one over there, which should light up more of the area over here, which should make things better. And it was actually sent to me, completely unknown. He just sent it to me. John Lincoln sent it to me from his company, which I really do appreciate. So thank you, John, for sending it over. And hopefully the lighting is better, where you can actually see my face a little bit better, which, again, I don't know why people want to see that, but again, it's there if you need it. Alright, so just to let you know, I posted the April 2015 Google Webmaster Report. If you want to catch up on anything and everything that happened over the past month that I find to be important for webmasters and SEOs around Google specifically, on the organic side, definitely take a look at this post. It goes through a lot of things, and mostly going through things like the status of Panda, change of address tool, door tools, and a lot of things around mobile SEO. Let's talk a little bit about Panda and Penguin. Yesterday, which was actually Wednesday, I asked John about, what is going on with the Panda and Penguin algorithms. Or somebody asked John, and that wasn't me, it was actually Josh Pachinski asked him. And John said, I think both of these algorithms, specifically Panda and Penguin, currently are not updating the data regularly. So that is something for both of them, where we kind of have to push the updates as well. So he's basically saying Panda and Penguin are not automatically updating. It's not something that's happening continuously. The data has to be pushed manually, and it hasn't again been pushed in a while. I did ask John, I did ask John in the video, I don't think I linked to it here, I'll add it back again because I'm doing this a day early, basically asking when was the last time Panda was run, and John basically said, he thinks it was in October of last year, which is almost, again, about 6 months ago was the last time a Panda algorithm refresh was run. I also asked about mobile SEO, and I specifically asked, will brands be affected? So if you search for, let's say, Home Depot or Moz or different brands that you are well aware of, and those sites not mobile friendly, will Google downgrade those results so you can't find the brand in search results? And John's basically said, there is a demotion, but because the brand is so relevant to the query, you're not going to see the brand not ranked #1 in mobile search, even if they don't have a mobile site. So you don't have to worry about that per se. Google is replacing in the search queries report in Webmaster Tools with the new the new Search Analytics report. It used to be called Search Impacts. It's an alpha report that only certain alpha beta testers have access to. If you do have access to this, it will completely replace your Google search queries report in Google Webmaster Tools and replace it with something called Google Search Analytics. And this is what it looks like. Again, on the screen here, you see Search Analytics and the sidebar as well. So that's something you should be aware of going forward. Sorry, a little bit backwards here. So here's the article about Google not updating Panda in about 6 months. So let's go over here. The next thing I want to show you is that Google started to bold answers in the search results. This comes from Wissam, where he showed me basically do search for airline pilot salary in Google. It's not bolding the keywords that you search for, it's bolding the actual answer where it says $98,000. You do a search for the average age of a college student, it says 25 in bold. You do a search for this in different areas, Google's actually bolding the answers, which is basically coming out of that Hummingbird type of update. Also, I asked Google on the mobile algorithm, will the in the news box, that's this thing over here, when you do a search and Google has this in the news box, will that be impacted by the mobile-friendly algorithm? Google said yes on some level. There's a whole long comment to how Google actually answered this. You definitely want to take a look at this if you ever are included in the news box. It could actually generate a ton of traffic to your website. Basically, Google said yes, it will be impacted, but they come in lists, and there's some caveats to that. What's interesting is if you do a search for it, and you do a search that shows the in the news box in the mobile design, you don't see mobile-friendly icons like labels like you see over here in the organic. You don't see that in the news, which is interesting. Google also dropped the in-depth articles tag or subheadline in the search results. They dropped it from the organic search results and just listed out now in a separate little thing without actually saying what it is. I'm not sure if this is a bug. I don't think it's a bug. I think Google actually went ahead and not by purpose actually removed it. Yes, Google can definitely display old URLs that are redirected to new URLs, and this is nothing new. It's just John Mueller actually confirmed this to be the case, and I can show you an example if it loads. So basically, if you do a search for SEO Roundtable in Google as opposed to SE Roundtable in Google, Google will actually go ahead and show you the SEO Roundtable, which is actually a redirect. It uses a 301 redirect. It actually shows you that because that's what you search for, and that's what John Mueller basically said that Google will do. And it doesn't cause any duplicate content issues. Google News updated their submissions guidelines or process, and now it's actually showing rejection notices. So it says not accepted if your site was not accepted when you submit your site to Google News. That's something they didn't have over the past few weeks, and they actually went ahead and fixed that. The Google Keyword Planner tool has been upgraded, or it's being upgraded, in the process of being upgraded, where it actually shows you benchmark data around your competitors. So it would actually show you compared to your average market, as well as, again, you compared to a bunch of different domains across the board for specific keywords. So Google's actually showing you benchmark data in the Keyword Planner tool, which is nice. Google is being rumored, BuzzFeed actually covered this, rumored to actually launch a home service type of ad platform. Specifically where you could do a search for plumbers, electricians, contractors, landscapers, whatever it might be, and Google will connect you to these different home service providers. I'm not exactly sure how it will work. I assume it's going to be integrated with Google Plus or Google My Business, and somehow integrate with that where it will let advertisers or these home service companies actually go ahead and connect with you without even having a website. Let's go some polls. I guess this is what I'm going to be posting tomorrow. So I'm going to be posting 3 polls tomorrow. Let me just bring them up and describe them, because I don't have them necessarily live on the site. But basically, the first poll we launched back when Panda launched, Panda 4.1 launched back in September, October. And we ran a poll asking you, were you hurt by it? And a lot of people did say they were. About 32% of you guys, here it is, here's the poll. About 32% said you were hit newly the first time ever by Panda 4.1. Some of you, 20% said you saw a boost without any Panda impact at all. 29% said no change at all. 6% said you didn't recover from it, and 12% you said you recovered from Panda 4.1. The next poll we asked was, would you let Google watch you while you do SEO? And this is something Google's been doing. They said, do you want us to come out to your office, see how you do SEO? Just maybe we can improve ourselves. And 46% said, no way, Jose. 43% said yes, and 11% of you are unsure. And the final thing we asked, poll I posted was, do you think my site, the Search and Roundtable, and if you don't remember this, we got hit by Panda 4.1, do you think we should have been hit? And thank God, 62% of you think no, we shouldn't have. 28% really dislike me. I'm just kidding. They said we should be hit by it, and 9% really just don't care. In any event, that pretty much recaps the Search Buzz video recap. Again, thank you, John, for the lighting. Hopefully it helps a little bit. It's pretty dark outside right now. That was the search news we covered over at the past week at seroundtable.com, the Search and Roundtable. Again, today, when this is being posted, is April 10th. Today is actually April 9th. And thanks so much for listening to the Search Buzz video recap. Everyone have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys next. Bye.